I want to quickly compare and contrast three startup credit cards without personal guarantee. I'm referring to Brex Card, the Sam's Club credit card, and the Stripe card. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you were to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to compare and contrast the Brex Card versus Sam's Club credit card and Stripe card. And when we're talking about startup credit cards, we're referring to a constellation of credit cards out there that are helping startup founders and business owners manage cash, take care of business, and trying to expand their business at the same time. So it's very important. This kind of card is really attractive. And if you don't have one now in your wallet, you need to find one. Why? Because it allows you to separate business and personal spending. It's very important because come tax season, for example, you really want to clarify to the IRS that you're not using your business credit card for personal reasons and vice versa. So this startup credit card allows you to segregate business and personal spending. You also can protect your personal assets from legal liability. It's very important to use a card that allows you to cover your ass if something happens, right? You really want to cover your ass, legally speaking, in terms of structuring your business as an LLC, partnership, S Corp, or C Corp. Please stay away from the whole sole proprietorship thing. If you really want to have a high limit on a credit card for startups, you want to incorporate, you want to structure your business as a business. Okay, so this kind of card allows you to protect your personal assets from legal liability. It allows you also to build business credit. This is very important, especially if you're a startup and you have bad credit or fair credit. You really want to segregate your EIN away from your social security number. And this kind of card also provides higher credit limits. It provides a financial safety net in case of emergency. This is very important also. And you can use it as a source of low-cost financing. And another criterion that we love here is the fact that a startup credit card allows you to access lucrative rewards and perks. Before I get into the actual review, please check out this short evaluation video. It tells you about our methodology when it comes to reviewing and categorizing credit cards on this show. All right, let's first start with the Stripe corporate card. When you think about Stripe corporate card, I want you to think about fintech. I want you to think about the new wave of fintech credit card issuers that are helping countless, I would say millions of startup owners. And this corporate credit card issued for Stripe by the Utah-based Celtic Bank boasts a 2% cashback rate alongside a strong portfolio of extra perks. And companies that already use Stripe for accepting payments can especially be rewarded. So there is a potential $50,000 in free payment processing up for grabs. Plus, as this bit of plastic is a Visa card, your team of members should not have any problem using the card worldwide. So this is very important to be part of the Stripe ecosystem. And so if you're not part of it, you can still use the card, don't get me wrong. But if you're part of it, you have more rewards than, I would say, disadvantages. And the thing here is that, so the Stripe corporate card, to be eligible, we have reached out to Stripe, and they're pretty flexible in terms of eligibility. They just want to make sure that you are based in the United States, your business is based in the United States, and that's it. The company does state that several factors play a role in whether or not a business qualifies for the card. Considered factors include your payment volume, your history with Stripe, and bank account history. Plus, personal credit score will not be affected when applying because Stripe does not require a personal guarantee. So there's no annual fee. The purchase APR is kind of flexible. If you get the credit card, if you get the charge card, it's there is no APR. And one thing I want to say here is that you have rewards for spending. Excellent. Those perks are great. And in terms of if you're part of, as I said earlier, we also love especially the fact that you have a potential to earn $50,000 in free payment processing if you're part of the Stripe ecosystem. In other words, if you process your payments through Stripe, and once you spend $5,000 with a Stripe corporate card, you'll be eligible to have the payment processing waived for your next $50,000 in card transactions. And you also have discounts and credits for a range of services, including Amazon Web Services, Google Ads, Shopify, Gusto, and Notion. And you have unlimited 2% cashback on 2 categories. So you have to choose those categories, and you have unlimited 1% cashback on everything else. What I'm trying to say here is that you have countless rewards with the Stripe corporate card. Speaking about the Stripe corporate card, what are the benefits? So you have this is a card that has a solid slate of expected extra perks with a few unique ones thrown in too. However, there is little that's special here for businesses that employ frequent flyers. But I want to say here that if you get the Stripe corporate card, you can enjoy real-time expense reporting. Again, remember the Stripe is part of the wave of fintech issuers, so they are pretty solid in terms of technology, in terms of user interface, and all the things that go with using technology to boost a business. So you have real-time expense reporting. You have a flexible credit limit, and Stripe markets that your credit limit is based on your payment processing volume and bank history. This means what? That as your business grows and your bank account grows, guess what? Your Stripe corporate card credit limit can too. And you have customizable branding, so this is pretty cool. And you have integration with financial software. And again, remember that you can integrate very easily with Expensify and QuickBooks. And you can use Apple Pay and Google Pay support also. Using the card details located on the Stripe dashboard, your employees will be able to add their cards to Apple Pay and Google Pay. This is especially beneficial in a world that is increasingly becoming focused on contactless payment. And one thing we love also is that now the question is, we love the fact that this card has no annual fee. For us, this is very important. You also have fraud protection. So you have all the, I would say all the standard features of an advanced card. And so the question is the Stripe corporate card right for you? Well, you might want to apply if you use Stripe for your payment processing. If your business spend a lot in one of 2 categories that we spoke about, you want a corporate card that offers a strong rewards scheme. You want to avoid a corporate card with fees, and you might want to look for a different card if you don't use Stripe for your payment processing, and if you need a card with travel benefits. Those are the 2 areas where the Stripe corporate card doesn't shine. So payment processing in terms of if you use another payment processor, and if you need a card for traveling, okay? Let me now talk to you about the Brex Card for startups, another great card. And this is a card that boasts unique features for a card in its class. And unlike most business credit cards, it does not require applicants to personally guarantee the debt on the card, meaning the applicant's personal asset will not be a risk if the business fails. Also, instead of considering personal credit scores, Brex determines creditworthiness by evaluating the business itself. So cash balance, spending patterns, bank account balance, and investors. So again, the Brex Card is in the same wave of fintech credit cards that I just spoke about, similar to the Stripe corporate card. And so this separation of personal finances versus business finances is pretty cool. And this can be ideal for the right kind of entrepreneur. So if you are a founder of an early stage startup who may have a thin or non-existent credit file, you may want a credit card issuer to look at other things but your credit history. So if you have a solid bank account, you have some solid investors backing you, that could be pretty cool. And what are the key features here in terms of the Brex Card for startups? So the card type, there's no annual fee. You might get a sign-up bonus. You can get 30,000 points after spending $3,500, or 50,000 points after spending $9,000 in the first 30 days rather. In terms of rewards, the card's baseline rate is 1 point per dollar spent, but if you make the Brex Card for Startups your only company card, you will earn elevated and unlimited rewards through its exclusive rewards program at the following rates. So you have 7 points per dollar spent on ride shares and taxis, 4 points per dollar on travel booked through the Brex portal, 3 points per dollar spent on restaurants and on Apple products, 2 points per dollar on recurring software expenses, 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. So one thing we have realized is that, Brex is trying to bring you into their ecosystem. They want you to spend everything in their ecosystem, which makes sense. As a business model, this is not a bad thing, right? They want to solidify their relationship with you, so that's fine. And Brex's website notes that it will determine eligibility for this exclusive rewards program by using information provided by the customer and their third-party providers authorized by the customer to give Brex bank account information. And there are no foreign transaction fees with this card. And other benefits we have seen that were pretty cool. You have deals and discounts at various vendors, and you can get access to a virtual card once approved, and your first 5 cards are included. So what are the highlights here? When you think about the Brex Card for Startups, I want you to think about the fact that there is no personal guarantee or social security number required. The card is light on fees. We love that. The annual fee is $0, and there are no foreign transaction fees. And there are also no interest charges, as the Brex Cards for Startups is a charge card, which means the balance has to be paid in full every 30 days. Okay, and this statement applies also to the Stripe Corporate Card. Those are charge cards. So your credit limits can rise with your company's cash flow. Same thing. So we have a business model that is analogous to the Stripe Corporate Card, right? So they will reward you by increasing your credit limits if your business volume, your sales volume go up. And what are the drawbacks of the Brex Card for Startups? So you need a minimum of $50,000 in the bank, maybe more. And we don't have that requirement with the Stripe Corporate Card, but with Brex we have it. You need to have $50K at least in the bank. Your credit limits can fall with your company's cash flow, and no 0% intro APR, and they have automatic debiting. And what we have seen in our research of the Brex Card for Startups is that they do have a complex rewards structure. So bonus category tracking is not for everyone, and if you are not ready to commit solely to using the Brex Card for Startups so that you can earn the highest rates, a flat rate rewards card like the Capital One Spark Cash Select for Business can be more palatable. So this is something you have to think about. And we have seen that there are some rewards that may not fit your spending. So if your business spending does not align with the Brex Card for Startups elevated earning categories, you may not earn as much. You also have limited travel perks. So the Brex Card for Startups offers rewards on travel and even allows you to transfer those earnings to several airline partners. But the card lacks the flashy benefits that some premium travel credit cards offer. And if it's a travel perks you are seeking, you want to consider another card. For example, you can consider the Delta, an airline card like the Delta SkyMiles Gold Business American Express card. Right, we have covered those cards on another show. So the basic question is, whether you should get the Brex Card for Startups depends on your situation. For someone unable or unwilling to have a line of business credit in their name, there are a few no annual fee corporate card options that offer the kind of benefits that the Brex Cards for Startup has. But the card is not right for or available to every type of business owner. So you have to think about the minimum, the 50K minimum, for example, $50K, $1,000, the $50,000 minimum you should have in the bank account, and other conditions. And so you have to evaluate whether or not those conditions fit your situation. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Story Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about Brex Card versus Sam's Club credit card versus Stripe card. And I want to talk to you now about the Sam's Club Business MasterCard. And with this card, you can earn strong cash back for gas, dining, takeout, and Sam's Club purchases with a Plus membership. And this is a great card, especially if you want to have you are looking for a card that does not require a personal guarantee. And you can apply for the Sam's Club business card very easily. It's very easy. You just go to the company's website, and you will see all the info out there. You need to complete the information form with info like your Sam's Club membership. Yeah, this is one thing I need to tell you. You need to have a Sam's Club membership. You have to talk about your business. You have to give some business details, your name, your contact information, and your social security number. Don't worry, they're not going to pull your personal credit. They will be looking at other factors. And so it takes about 2 weeks for the Sam's Club Business MasterCard to process your information, for the team there to process your information and approve you. And after you are approved, you will typically receive your card within 7 to 10 business days. And so to apply for the Sam's Club for this card, you must be a Sam's Club member, 18 years or older, a U.S. resident, and a representative of a business. And you will need the name and address of your business, your federal tax ID, your business phone number, a tax license number, your employee count, business type, and business structure, your years in business, and monthly estimated spending. And you have a lot of benefits with this card. You have cash back, no annual fee. This is pretty good. Sign up bonus. Your credit card is your Sam's Club membership card. So you need a Sam's Club membership to shop at the warehouse. And you can receive itemized billing statements. This is pretty good. So you have a line by line breakdown of what you have purchased with your card, and you can add authorized users for free. This is pretty cool. We love that feature because if you are now the only thing you have to understand is that you must be willing to do a lot of business with Sam's Club, right? Or you can use the card for other expenses too. You can actually earn rewards on gas, dining, and takeout. A few things we should watch out for when we speaking about the Sam's Club's Business MasterCard. You need to think about the fact that you got to have the membership. In our research, a lot of startup owners may not be interested in having a Sam's Club business membership, but listen, this could be profitable and lucrative for your business. So you might want to look into it. This is very important because before you can apply for the Sam's Club Business MasterCard, you will need a Sam's Club Business membership. And the Sam's Club membership starts at about $45 a year. And so to earn cash back on Sam's Club's purchases, you need Plus membership, which costs about $100 annually. And there are two Sam's Club's credit card. There is only one application process, and you don't know which card you will land. This is another drawback we've seen in our research. The MasterCard version comes with cashback rewards, while the store card version is only a line of credit with no rewards program. So if you are interested in this card, make sure you specify that you want the MasterCard version with cashback rewards. Okay, and what size of business is the Sam's Club Business MasterCard good for? They haven't been clear about that, but in our research, we've seen that the Sam's Club Business MasterCard is a great choice for small businesses. It's 5% cashback. Cashback is really capped yearly at $6,000 in gas purchases, and this is a relatively high rate you can earn given that you spend less than $6,000 each year. Meanwhile, you will find cards with higher caps. In our research, we have seen, for example, the American Express Business Gold Card. Okay, and you also have to understand the fact that in our research, we have come across some Synchrony Bank reviews and complaints. So Synchrony Bank, the issuer of the Sam's Club Business MasterCard, has been accredited with the Better Business Bureau since 2006 and earns an overall A+ rating as of the date of this show. However, 96% of its reviewers are negative, and it has around 5,000 customer complaints. So this is something you have to think about. And cardholders complain of the bank barring them from using their Sam's Club card, sudden account closures, and unhelpful customer service reps. So those are things you have to keep in mind. And so if you are interested in this card, I would really encourage you to do more research to make sure this is the right fit for your business, and whether or not all the other perks that I just mentioned are also suitable for your business. So folks, I have actually spoken to you about the Brex Card, the Sam's Club, and the Stripe Card. Which one should you choose? It really depends. It really, really depends. Why? When you think about a Stripe corporate card, this is a generally solid credit card. Okay, it has cashback, has 2% cashback, and no fees to worry about. You will always earn a decent rate on purchases. Besides, there is a slew of discounts and credits to take advantage of, as well as an enticing welcome offer. However, all these positives are moot if you don't use Stripe for your card processing. That's the thing. You need to be part of the Stripe ecosystem. Additionally, businesses that send employees on frequent trips may find cards with better travel benefits more appealing. So you might want to you might want to use a Stripe corporate card if you use Stripe for your payments processing. If your business spends a lot in one of their two categories, you want a corporate card that offers a strong reward scheme, and you want to avoid a corporate card with fees. And you might want to look into a different card if you don't use Stripe for your payment processing. And for someone unable or unwilling to have a business credit line in their name, you might want to consider the Brex Card for startups too. What we love with the Brex Card for startup is that you don't have to be part of you don't have to be part of a payment processing ecosystem. You're kind of open. Besides that, the Brex Cards for startups and the Stripe corporate card are analogous. They're similar, and in other words, they are similar in the sense that you can't really use them for if you are traveling a lot. If your team travels a lot, they don't offer them many benefits. What about the Sam's Club's Business Mastercard? This is a great choice for startups and small businesses, and its 5% cashback is capped yearly at $6,000 in gas purchases. But this is pretty cool. In our research, we've seen this is a relatively high rate you can earn, given that you spend less than $6,000 each year. What I want to say here is that our pick in today's conversation, our pick is the Sam's Club Business Mastercard. We believe that if you are looking for a startup credit card without personal guarantee, it's the Sam's Club membership is worth it. It's an investment, but you will definitely get the $45 a year or $100 a year that you would be spending on the plus or the basic membership. You would have offset it. You would have offset that with all the rewards that you will get with the Sam's Club Business Mastercard. In addition, you don't have to be part of an ecosystem. You don't have to be part of a Stripe corporate card or another ecosystem. Okay, so our rates here: the Sam's Club Business Mastercard 9.5 over 10, the Stripe corporate card 9 over 10, and the Brex Card for startups 9 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.